boss's orders. Whoa, okay. Alright, we got Groudon, Cosmoem. Oh my gosh, we got the Charizard!
Welcome in to the Slowpoke Well. Today, I am going to attempt a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Scarlet. I filmed this as a pre-DLC run on Twitch, and content has been crazy since the release and it's been getting delayed since. My sincerest apologies on the delay. The rules for this Nuzlocke are as follows. 1 Pokemon per route. The first Pokemon encountered. This is a little bit loose with Pokemon Scarlet, but we make it work. All Pokemon must get a nickname. If a Pokemon dies, it is dead permanently. No non-held items in battle. This includes X items, potions, full heals, etc. Held items are okay, such as berries, choice items, and whatever else. Hard level caps following each badge's ace. This would be the Team Star's ace, the level of the Titan, or the Gym Leader's ace. We must go in game order of badges, so we can't do certain things out of order to benefit the progression of the game. We have to go in order. Battle mode must be set. Even though that is not an option in Generation 9, we still use that rule. No legends or breeding for encounters. Shiny clause, which means if we find a shiny, we may catch it. And species clause, which means if I find a Marill on Route 1 and I have it alive in my box, I cannot catch the Marill on Route 12. I must re-encounter. The gym order and level caps are as follows. Bug Gym Katie at level 15. Rock Titan Cloth at level 16. Grass Gym Brassius at level 17, Flying Titan Bombardier at level 20, Team Star Dark Base Giacomo at level 21, Electric Gym Leader Iono at level 24, Team Star Fire Leader Mela at level 27, Steel Titan Earthworm at level 29, Water Gym Leader Kofu at level 30, and Team Star Poison Atticus at level 33, Normal Gym Leader Larry at level 36, he's my favorite. Ghost Gym Leader Rhyme at 42. Ground Titan Great Tusk is actually level 45 according to the guide that I followed, as well as Psychic Gym being level 45, Leader Tulip. So, on the Nuzlocke guide I followed, which is the app Nuzlocke Tracker, I will put a link in the description below. It is fantastic. They were listed as the same level. Other guides list the Great Tusk as a level 44 encounter. I just followed my guide for simplicity and we made it work. Ice Gym Grusha, level 48. Team Star Fairy Ortega, level 51. Dragon Titan Tatsugiri at level 57. And Team Star Fighting Airy is listed as 56. The level cap for the Elite Four is the last Elite Four member's ace, which would be level 61. We do not have any level caps for the post-game. If we make it that far and we decide to do the post-game, we will make the rules as we go. Those are the rules of the Nuzlocke. As soon as we become champion, we have completed the challenge. We start our journey in the beautiful Paldean region, as we do with any Pokemon game, by meeting our starter Pokemon. This time, from the principal of our school instead of our professor. I let chat decide my starter, and they decided Sprigotito was a fantastic choice. He was a jolly nature, and we named him Dark Magician after the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Our first battle is our battle with our rival. Unfortunately, all Nimona has is a Quaxly to deal with our Sprigotito. We plowed through Nimona with Leafage. Poor Quaxly didn't stand a chance. Next, we got our Pokédex, a sandwich from Mom, and we head to Poco Path to our first scripted encounter in Lechonk. While Dark Magician will be a physical sweeper, Ham, the Lechonk, will be a bulky support mon filling more of a utility role. He is also sassy nature, which benefits his purpose. With our first encounter caught, we proceed to see a dragon getting beat up by some puppies. We give him our lunch and he does not leave us alone for the rest of our journey. Inside the inlet grotto, we find our third friend in a Yungoos, another physical attacker with great coverage moves in Ice, Thunder, and Fire Fang. Currently, the team has two problems though. One, we are very physical, and two, given Dark Magician's future dark typing, we are very weak to fighting. We named Yungoos after a subscriber. I am terribly sorry if this offends you. He even got a calm nature, which is attack reducing, to pay penance for his crimes. Next, we battle Arvin. Right now, Arvin only has a Squilvet, but Ham is still not strong enough to handle the job himself. We throw out a tackle, then we tail whip, and then we swap to the Dark Magician. It was a range we did not want to play with. Squilvet tail whips twice by the time we get our first Leafage in. Being -2 defense in a Nuzlocke is never a good place to be in. Even though we still feel confident, we hit Leafage, pick up the KO, and win the match. Moving closer to Messagoza in South Province Area 1, we find a Psyduck. A great addition to the team, while not being a psychic type, he is a special attacker with access to confusion early on. After a tackle and a couple of disarming voices, we catch Jackson. Before entering the town, Gatekeeper Nemona wanted to brag and show us what's in store for the gimmick of this game. Terrified of a Terra crit, we chose to do some setting up. We decide to use Hone Claws. Quaxley also decides to set up, so we go for the kill and just barely miss the range. Luckily, Quaxley chose a second workup and we outspeed for an easy KO. We would have preferred to get to +2 attack, but we did not want to risk a +2 scratch taking us down and rendering our Dark Magician useless for the rest of the battle. Next, Nemona sends out her Pommy. She Electric Terras it, we outspeed and do just over half for an easy 2-hit KO. And due to grass resisting the electric typing, even with Terra, Thundershock does under 25%. Leafage seals the deal and we enter the city and complete the in-game tutorial where we are given our very own Terra Orb. Fresh out of the tutorial, with the first badge in sight, we head for the Bug Badge, Gym Leader Katie. On our way, in South Province Area 2, we get the perfect counter in a Fletchling. Future Flying Fighting, another fast physical attacker we named Burb. That's right, not Bird, Burb. Burb was also Calm Nature quite unfortunately. we go to South Province Area 3 to fill out the team roster. We spot a Knackley, a great Paldean defensive mon with his signature ability plus Salt Cure posing a threat for many. We name him Salty. That was a joke. With a full team ready to go, there's no way Katie could threaten us. So we roll an Olive along a path and head into the gym. She leads a Nimble, and I lead Fletchling. Despite the attack-reducing nature, Terra Flying Peck picks up the one-hit KO. Next up is Tarantula, and Terra Peck just misses the range of a one-hit KO. Assurance comes in for about 25%. We quick attack to finish up the KO on Tarantula. Finally, Teddy Ursa comes out. Predicting the Terra bug, we go for Peck. Teddy Ursa used a now stab Fury Swipes, luckily only landing twice. A second Peck picks up the KO and we get our first badge. In all the excitement, our Dark Magician evolved. With no room to level, we head straight for Cloth. Our freshly evolved Florgato, holding a Miracle Seed, and a little Terra action is just the answer. We go for a Leafage and get a clean 2-hit KO, but we triggered Anger Shell, boosting his attack and speed. He gets a +1 Rock Smash off and then outspeeds for a +1 Vice Grip, putting Magician in a dangerous zone. Luckily, Leafage handles it and we find out we never even equipped the Miracle Seed. Fail. Now, with an actual Miracle Seed boosted Leafage, we're ready for round 2. although with his Herba Mystica boost, we only did 25%. Cloth used Rock Tomb on Shelder, and Shelder leered Cloth. Wanting to avoid triggering Anger Shell again, we decide to go for Hone Claws to attempt a one-hit KO from this range. Luckily, he decides to target down Shelder again, but Shelder understood the assignment. He leers for -2 defense, next, we reluctantly go for a Leafage, and we pick up the KO. Second badge down. Next, we're off to Brassius. The gym challenge for this is everybody's favorite 2 frames per second Sunflora hunt. Before battling Brassius, we decided given Salty and Jackson won't survive this gym, and his ace is a rock type scaring Fletchling, we should add another teammate on our journey. And we found a weak to grass water type in Meryl. Not only is a Meryl a water type, it's level 19. Our level cap is 17. Speaking of level caps, catching Meryl over-leveled Burb, evolving him and rendering our best mon for the gym sidelined. Now getting desperate, thinking that we just threw the entire Nuzlocke, we head to South Province Area 5 hoping for some luck. And what do we find? A level 18 Stantler. We catch him, we name him Rudolph, and in the box he goes. To add icing on the cake, Salty also over-leveled. Down to 4 Pokemon going to the gym with no answers, a weakness, now panic has fully set in. We head to the nearest Team Starbase hoping for a miracle, and we find a Litleo. Great for the gym. If only he was not level 20. Named after the Lion King, Simba joins the crew in the box. Now realizing how screwed I really am, I decide to just go for it. We lead God, hoping Firefang and Oranberry at least handles 1 or 2 opponents. And what do you know, throwing is our motto. We forgot to teach him the TM Firefang. All we have is Tackle. Brassius leads Petalil, and Mega Drain does just under a half, avoiding the Oranberry proc, but still recovering half the damage I dealt. We tackle again, Mega Drain gets a high roll, recovering all the damage I dealt. At the very least, we managed to remember to put the Oranberry on. God eats up his berry. Going for chips, one final tackle with Mega Drain recovery puts Petalil at a quarter down while my poor Yungoos is at 14 HP. Not wanting to get a crit or a high roll, we bring out the Dark Magician. Luckily, that was the best turn so far. Petalil used Sleep Powder, which Magician is immune, giving a free switch. Given our lack of options, setup sweeping feels like the only answer. Petalil, only having grass moves shown to us so far, allows for a free Hone Claws, while only doing about 10%. After another Hone Claws, we decide to see what a +2 bite does. And it's not enough. At the very least, we got a flinch, so we got a free turn, which is always great. So we set up one more Hone Claws, going to +3 attack while Petalil keeps healing. Bite picks up the KO, and up next is Smoliv. Bite should get the one-hit KO, but we just missed the range. But we get the flinch, so all's well that ends well, I guess. We scratch the poor Olive. All's left is the ace. Sudowoodo comes out. He tears grass. We bite for just under 20%. And Rock Throw misses. It's our lucky day. We go for another bite, knocking him into the yellow. He follows up with a Terra boosted Trailblaze. He's now at +1 speed, which could pose a threat. Unfortunately for him, we still are faster. Bite puts him in the red, but he lands a Rock Throw. Given our knowledge that we already outspeed from the last turn, we decide to click Bite, knock out Sudowoodo, and get the third badge with our severely crippled team and no super effective moves. Through all this excitement, Ham evolved. Thank you for watching. This was my first Nuzlocke on the channel, and I'm very excited for you guys to see part 2. Do we make it? I don't know. Part 1 was definitely a roller coaster given the third gym badge, and I am super happy that we made it through. Be sure to check out me on all the socials to get up to date for giveaways, more videos, content. If you want to get featured in a video, join me on Twitch. I stream all my content there early, so you'll get to see exclusive early access to content, as well as if you chat, if you follow, if you do anything that we see on screen, you just might make it into a video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you guys for joining me in the Slowpoke Well. I'll catch you next time.